On the news tonight, FEMA describes storage of fuel as suicide, warns resident to desist. Correspondent X3's poor usage of pedestrian bridges and its consequences. And joyful moment as some customers win different prizes in Glow Festival of Joy promo.
A very good evening to you and welcome to the 7 p.m. news on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. I am Aisha Uba Ali. The FCT, Federal Emergency Management Agency, has appealed to residents to desist from storing flammable substances in their homes. Director General FEMA Abbas Idris made the plea in an exclusive interview with correspondent Sefia Noma Uchi, who examines the spate of fire outbreaks in the FCT.
The rate of fire disasters in the FCT, particularly at fuel stations, FEMA says, is becoming alarming despite the sensitization campaigns by agencies saddled with the responsibility to do so. A chat with the Director General FEMA, Abbas Idris, shows much has been done and the agency has continued to educate the people on the dangers of fuel disaster.
Petroleum fire is a total negligence by the filling stations, because they tend to forget and neglect and also violate the safety, all the standards set aside by them, because they are not supposed to discharge their fuel from the tank or for certain during certain hours. They have to wait until when the sun is cool, and then they will now. So either early in the morning or in the night, that is when they're supposed to discharge, offload their products.
To ensure the safety of lives and property is a task which everyone must be alive to, as ignorance, they say, can be costly.
You have to take proper safety measures in your own homes and offices. It should be a priority, and we should all adopt it as a household duty, responsibility, that all of us in our homes, we should be able to educate ourselves on how to manage electricity and fire at homes.
They say robust collaboration with other agencies has equally helped in the control of fires most times. Similarly, the controller, FCT Fire Service Engineer Sani Seidu, says the outfit, in collaboration with the Office of the FCT Minister, is launching a mobile fire service outfit which will be responsible for checking outfits, especially the market, for any careless fire.
We have a unit comprising of 25 fire officers from the headquarters, that their work is only to go around, they are field workers, sensitizing the public against all this fire outbreak. Giving them the tips that are required to safeguard their environment. And also, if it happens, they show them how they can do the operational cycle.
It is very, very important to take proper safety measures.
The problem we have is lack of training, because once the fire comes, people will panic. And once you panic, you cannot do anything.
It is agreed that the issue of fire can be prevented, but in the event it occurs, residents and managers of fuel stations are seriously advised to apply the first aid fire defense equipment, which is a must-have, while FCT Fire Service emergency number is still active. Safia Noma Uchi, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Abuja, the nation's capital, was initially planned to accommodate about 3.5 million people, but current estimates put its population at above 6 million. Correspondent Mitari Ekben reports that this growth and the lack of an integrated mass transit system are factors affecting seamless transportation in Nigeria's model city.
A typical scramble for transportation by Abuja residents after the day's toil. Exertion heaped on exertion Boarding a vehicle, especially during rush hours, often requires the fitness and alertness of an Olympics athlete. It gets so bad that commuters don't mind joining any vehicle to get to their destinations. These push and pull equally come with physical toll.
I mean, this is also affecting people's mental health because by this time people are not home yet. Some people get to home by 9, 10, and you are supposed to resume by probably 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. I mean, when do you have time for your family?
Frustration mounts for commuters, especially when it gets dark with no respite in sight. This was not the vision of the framers of the Abuja Master Plan, which envisaged a mass transit system comprising high-capacity buses and a highly functional light rail service.
El-Rufai attempted the standard BRT, bus rapid transport, though it wasn't standardized and organized. But it is a brilliant idea.
The mass transit buses meant to serve the city are here at the Katankwe premises of the Abuja Urban Mass Transit Company, grounded in their hundreds in what looks like the final resting place of a great dream, a valley of metallic dry bones due to lack of maintenance. They may yet rise again. Abdullahi Adamu Candido is the FCT Transport Secretary. He says a public-private partnership is being arranged to reintroduce the high-capacity buses.
We partnered with investors so that they can invest their buses. When the partners are engaged, we discover that new buses, high-capacity buses for that matter, will be in town.
The cobwebs here tell the story of the Abuja Betro station of the light rail, strategically located in the central business district. It held so much promise at inauguration in July 2018 as it was conceived to be a transportation and economic hub for thousands of passengers. It is right to say the light rail is not on track in more ways than one. The FCT authorities blame its coma on vandalism of the light rail cables fitted to the tracks.
Our rail tracks today have been so vandalized to the extent that we have to go back once again into the trench of trying to fix this critical equipment.
The FCT administration no doubt has great plans for integrated transportation in the nation's capital, but the sooner these plans come to fruition, the better for seamless transportation to be enjoyed by residents. Mitaire Ikwen, NTA News.
Still on issues that affect residents, pedestrian bridges are safety measures on highways to curb road crashes that may occur while people wish to cross busy roads. Additional benefits would be that by pushing pedestrians and cyclists off the road, oncoming traffic will no longer have to stop at the crossings. Hawa Giba in this special report takes a look at the usage of pedestrian bridges in the FCT.
Less than 2 minutes to where people are waiting for vehicles is a pedestrian bridge which was built for the safety of residents who may need to cross the highway due to heavy flow of vehicular traffic. On this sad day, commuters were going about their daily business until a car crashed into 4 other vehicles that were parked at the popular Nikon Junction, Maitama, killing 4 people and leaving many injured. This incident has brought to the fore the incessant killing of commuters who abandon pedestrian bridges while crossing the road. Chief of the Nikon Gishiri Junction Motor Park, Joshua Kali, who expresses heartbreak over the crash, says it was an unfortunate situation.
I advise them not to park on the roadside. We have a bus stop, but they don't usually want to use the bus stop. Likewise with people crossing, particularly this Nikon Junction, a lot of life has been lost.
Abubakar Hassan and 2 other victims are still receiving treatment at the National Hospital.
I now took my charge, 10 years old. I used Cadastra Bridge to cross the road. In my way to Mabushi to go and buy some soup items. I stopped a vehicle, he stopped. I first put my charge inside from the back seat, myself enter. That is what I know. I don't know anything. I just heard people, they say, hold him, don't allow him to stand up.
The question now is, whose responsibility is it to checkmate the use of the pedestrian bridge and dropping off passengers on the highway?
Fortunately, we have a situation where recalcitrant pedestrians, say even at that point that they don't have any reason to use these pedestrian bridges. I think that is the challenge that we have most of the time. Now, we also collaborate with other agencies that have the mandate to arrest.
You see, our people will never learn. They prefer to run across the 4 lanes than to use the pedestrian bridge. And what we've been doing is that we've been collaborating with the environmental, that is Abuja Environmental Protection, but because they have the statutory power to make the arrest of human.
As efforts to get the Abuja Environmental Protection Board to speak proved abortive, residents are however appealing for the urgent attention of road safety managers, even as our camera lens captured a truck driving against traffic. Hawagimba, NTA News.
Meanwhile, a 9-member committee charged with the responsibility of reviewing the NTA administrative manual to bring it up to date with contemporary issues has presented copies of the reviewed manual to the management board of the NTA. Steve Nwokolo has details of this report.
Presenting the reviewed copies of the NTA administrative manual to the management, led by the Director General Abdul Hamid Salihu Dembos, Chairman of the reviewing committee, Haja Miriam Biwell, gave insights into some of the areas of amendments of the manual to include improvement on the provision of staff clinic and prompt payments of relocation allowance to redeployed members of staff.
We looked at staff development, study leave and sponsorship. The committee felt that NTA should no longer recruit unqualified personnel. When they come as graduates, we send them to our own training organization where they acquire either diplomas or proficiency training in the core areas of broadcasting.
The Director General of NTA, Abdul Hamid Dembos, expressed gratitude to the committee and assured that due consideration would be given to the operationalization of the manual.
I want to state that history has been made today with the presentation of the draft of the NTA conditions and scheme of service, as the last approved administrative manual was produced over 2 decades ago. Indeed, it is a very deep sense of appreciation that I thank members of the committee for this wonderful job.
The NTA Administrative Manual Review Committee, which has the mandate of updating NTA working documents, started work since July 2022. In Abuja, Steve Lonai Nwokolo, NTA News.
Telecommunications giant Globalcom has held a draw to select winners for another 3-bedroom house, which is one of the key prizes in its Festival of Joy promotion. Frama Pine reports that the draw was publicly displayed at the Globe World on Aminu Kano Crescent and witnessed by representatives of the NCC and the National Lottery Regulatory Commissions.
Thank you very much. Voila, that is our winner.
Bello Rail 1, a self-employed graduate who emerged the lucky winner from the raffle draw, could not hide his joy.
This thing is getting real. Like, is it true that I'm so happy, man? I'm short of words, man. I'm just so happy. God bless Blue. God bless Mr. Mike Adenuga.
The Festival of Joy promo before now had presented some gift items to subscribers who emerged winners in different parts of the country in the ongoing promo. The promo has for offer 20 houses, 24 brand new cars, 100 generators, 200 swim machines and 1,000 rechargeable fans. The company encourages the public to participate in the draw, saying the process is a transparent and legitimate one as long as they subscribe to the network. In Abuja, Frama Panyi, NTA News.
Chidi. See your son. Okay, you don't listen every day.
Abin damuwa bane kwata-kwata. Malama, Allah ki bani katin bulo na 1000.
Na 1000? Can. To shikenan yanzu nan zaka ga alert. Me yake damun ka? Me aka yi maka kake wannan ihun malam?
Ba dole in ihu ba. Wannan malamar ce na ce ta bani katin bulo na 1000. Ta je ta sa min katin 10,000. Ta ya zan iya biyan wannan?
Wannan ai garabasa bulo take yi. Idan ka saka 1000 za su rubanya maka shi domin ya koma 10,000. Shine muke kira 10 times airtime bonus.
Amma fa abun na kai mamaki.
Abokina ka kwanta da hankalinka. Kaga wannan 10,000 bulo ne ta baka kyauta. That one means na 10 times I will give you.
Kwarai kuwa kai ma za ka iya samun 10 times airtime bonus idan ka sai kati a layin Glo ɗinka. Sai sabon layin Glo.
And on sports, Nigerian's Aruna Kadri has been knocked out of the 2023 World Table Tennis Contender Championship as former world welterweight king Kamaru Usman set for the final redemption against Britain's Leon Edwards. Let's join Abdullahi Ajia for more.
It was a poor start for Nigeria's table tennis star Aruna Kadri at the World Table Tennis Contender in Doha, as he was knocked out by Portuguese qualifier Narcos Freitas after Kadri dominated in the first round. A decent performance saw Freitas bounce back, showcasing his mettle to win 3 games on the trot, upsetting the Nigerian star to secure his spot on the stage with 5-11, 11-7, 11-9, 13-11. In boxing, organizers of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, have fixed 18th of March 2023 for the final bout in the trilogy between former welterweight king Kamaru Usman and reigning champion Leon Edwards at the O2 Arena in London. The event, which has been tagged UFC 286, will provide the 35-year-old Usman the opportunity to regain the welterweight belt and avenge his surprise loss, which occurred despite the former champion leading on points before the brutal leg kick to the head from Edwards changed the game. In football, El Kanemi Warriors and the Wiki Theories will go head-to-head this Thursday in the week 3 of the ongoing Nigerian Premier Football League. Dakar FC defeated Wiki Theories 2-1 on Wednesday at the Godswill Apabio Stadium. With Sport Brief,
That is how we conclude the English version of the news on NTA Channel 5 Abuja. It's time to hand you over to translations. Good evening.
amma agbaje we shaje wo wona abi ku shagbada yi wa na ba shi ba bada wo mu president wa yuba wo wa gwa na ba gigaye gwamnati a tudin shi ba asa a wuyenya na ina a shinge sa anje fema ko ku bada da kalai inga yi kwegi ya atubwa anga yitashi amatanya ya fi ina apwa mu sefia uche wadai inga zanagmaye ye femanya Abbas Idris nubai da bada da ko sanu ya na baji go ngai be nyawa be nyanya wagodo inga na mukaje ka wisa ye kwin anya tawo golo na gogoyin yita golo ya shi ya age mi na da nanya in baba go na twetwe fi na apwa mu inga yiba nwa kan fi wagodo ga gwamnati ku azafi bashin baka anya piawe ina apwa mu na na gikwaji bayi Zako luko ce gana zu agbado ji enyan gwamnati ku ji kwa ce azabwa he ha zu nge zako gana na badnai kwa ji shigbe to amato ji azali akpe na zako luko nge hawagin ba wada nge na dudu kana aza ta shi apalo na agbado zako ce gana zunyan abakpe bada nge abado de he ha ye agbado ce zako gana mji amata data sha bubad na nge baba na mato pache yom ba le ba fu ba sunu tege ba ko lege azaba zu ko gana mai tama amato le ba kashba mato ba ku azawu unwanyi Joshua alkali mato le ba shi paje da ku bugba wu ko na shi bede na shi ai dai beda da ga yi shi apma na abodo che zo ko gana zia ina ba ya gi wewe ya anabaja jesu da inge gbodogun nagban asabada ko gan anya atatin banya je global ko mbabe fun ayo fun gula budo nya hokoji hoteji ayo fun baki inge fa gabe yazawo baji inge anyakun ko na anyakun melelo ankun ata na anya je inge frama pani wada inge babe shi inge glo atatin babe shi na glo atatin bayeno bai fun agula budo ayo fun ye NCC na do lottery atatin bai babe shi ba kayo baje cheba fayo fofo mbataji ayoko nje belo ruwan wona beji apua nkoni shinya gaga nagman bagodu glo gaga kona apua le shiba ko na mate le shiba chi anyi na de na ya je ko ba gan zazahu baji ama agbaja na bai ku sai beji adawo so shikwasi saiso.
The pain of war knows no tribe or religion. War engulfs everyone, rich or poor. Homes are destroyed, emptied by the darkness of war. During war, everybody loses, nobody wins. The innocent pays the price of our ego with their blood. They are badly affected by a decision they didn't make. Dialogue is the only way out. We are stronger together. We should never separate. We are one Nigeria. Our oneness, our strength, our beauty.
Jama'a masu kallo barkamu da warhaka. Sunana Safiya Isa Aminu. Ga fassarar takaitattun labaran namu. Hukumar bada agajin gaggawa da ke yankin babban birnin tarayya Abuja ta yi kira ga al'umma mazauna birnin da su guji ajiye wasu sinadarai da za su iya kamawa da wuta a gidajensu. Shugaban hukumar Abbas Idris shine ya bayyana haka a lokacin da yake tattaunawa da wakiliyarmu Safiya Uche akan matakan da za a ɗauka domin kare afkuwar gobara a yankin birnin tarayya Abuja. Hukumar bada agajin ta bayyana cewa ana samun yawan yiwuwar afkuwar gobara musamman a gidajen mai duk da yadda hukumar ke ci gaba da faɗakar da al'umma a koda yaushe. An gina gadojin tsallake hanya ne domin samar da matakan kariya ga mutane masu ƙetare hanya. Wani abu mai mahimmanci shine amfani da matakalar tsallaka titin zai rage yawan cinkoson motoci akan titi. Wakiliyarmu Hauwa Gimba ta duba mana irin yadda al'umma ke amfani da matakalar tsallakawar a nan birnin tarayya Abuja. Kusa da inda mutanen ke tsallakawa titin akwai gada ta musamman da aka gina domin tsallakawar al'umma da rage cunkoson motoci, amma ba duka mutane suke amfani da ita ba. Wannan ya haddasa wata mota ta buga ma wata a daidai Nikon Junction da ya haddasa rasuwar mutane 4. Jagorori a fagen sadarwa wato Glo sun gudanar da shirin zaben waɗanda suka samu nasarar lashe samun gida mai ɗakuna 3 a wata gasa ta faranta rai da suka yi. Wakiliyarmu Frama Fanyi ta aiko da rahoton cewa an gudanar da zaben wanda suka ci gasar ne a gaban jama'a a layin Aminu Kano da ke nan Abuja. An gudanar da taron ne a gaban wakilan hukumar sadarwa ta ƙasa da hukumar da ke kula da gasa ta ƙasa. Bello Rilwanu, ɗaya daga cikin wanda suka lashe gasar, ya gaza ɓoye murnarsa. Shirin faranta ran abokan hulɗar dama yana ba da kyaututtuka ga sauran abokan hulɗarsa a ko'ina a faɗin ƙasar nan a wani shirin cin gasar da suka gudanar. Ƙarshen labaran namu kenan, mu kwana lafiya.
Igbo mụrụ nze m ọzọ ekele m unu Maazị Okwi Francis Baham nụrụ akụkọ ụwa na mgbede a. Ụlọọrụ gbata nke FCT bekee kpọrọ Federal Emergency Management Agency FEMA n'asụ bekee arịọla ndị niile bi n'ime Abuja ka ha ghara idosa akụrụngwa nwere ike ịgbanwuru ọkụ na be ha dịgasị iche iche. Sefia Uche wetara anyị ya bụ akụkọ kwuru na onye isi ya bụ ụlọọrụ bụ Abbas Idris rịọrọ ya bụ arịrịọ mgbe ọ na-agba ya ajụjụ ọnụ maka oke ọkụ ọgbụgba na-agbagasị ugbu a n'ebe dị iche iche na FCT. Akwa ngafe okporo ụzọ bụ atụmatụ ewepụtara ka ebelata oke ihe mberede okporo ụzọ mgbe ndị mmadụ na-achọ ngafe ya bụ okporo ụzọ. N'akụkọ pụrụ iche Hawa Gimba wetara anyị, ọ tụlere etu ndị mmadụ ji eji ya bụ akwa ngafe kpọrọ okporo ụzọ wee kpọrọ mkpa, ma kwuokwa na akwa ngafe a na-eme ka ụgbọala na-agafe chiriri were ma na-ebutakwa ihe ọgbata uhie ma ọ bụrụ na ejighị ya rụọ ọrụ. Nnukwu ụlọọrụ na-eweta akụrụngwa nzikọrịta ozi n'ala anyị pụrụ iche nke a kpọrọ Globacom emeela mmemme ịhọrọ onye ritere elele ntụrụ ugo na nchịkọba irite elele akpọrọ Festival of Joy n'asụ bekee ha mere na nso nso a. Frama Panya kwuru na ọ bụ n'isi ụlọọrụ ha dị na Aminu Kano Crescent n'asụ bekee n'ime Abuja ka ha nọrọ mee ya bụ mmemme nke ụlọọrụ na-ezikọrịta ozi bụ NCC nakwa ndị ọzọ na-eru n'okwu nọkwa n'oge ahụ. Ndewo, etu a ka anyị si chịkọba ma wetara gị ya bụ akụkọ na mgbede a. Daalụ.
Kalẹ̀ o ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòyí ìròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín láti ẹnu ọmọ Bọ́lájí Mátì. Àjọ tó ń rí sí ètò pàjáwìrì l'Àbújá ti rawọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbé ní ìlú Àbújá wípé kí wọ́n jáwọ́ láti máa kó epo ọkọ̀ àti àwọn ohun èlò tó lè gbaná sí inú ilé. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Sefia Uche ìròyìn wípé ọ̀gá àgbà àjọ ọ̀hún Abbas Idris ló rawọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ náà lásìkò ètò ìfọ̀rọ̀wọ́rọ̀ pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ lórí jàǹbá iná tó ń wáyé l'Àbújá. Ó ṣe àfikún wípé ìjọba ti ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ètò àti ṣe àmójútó ìlànà tuntun náà. Ààbò ẹ̀mí àti dúkìá iṣẹ́ gbogbo wa ni. Afárá ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ fún àwọn ènìyàn láti lò ó wà láti dáàbò bo àwọn tó fẹ́ sọdá sí ẹ̀gbẹ́ kejì lójú pópó láti má fi àyè gba jàǹbá lójú pópó. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Hawa Gimba ròyìn wípé àǹfààní wà lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ bí àwọn tó ń gun kẹ̀kẹ́ àti àwọn tó ń fi ẹsẹ̀ rìn bá fi àyè sílẹ̀ fún ọkọ̀ lójú pópó. Àwọn ọkọ̀ tó ń rìn ò ní máa dúró fún àwọn ènìyàn láti kọjá. Ìdí nìyí tí ó fi yẹ láti máa lo àwọn afárá ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ tí ìjọba pèsè fún àǹfààní gbogbogbò. Èyí ṣe pàtàkì púpọ̀ láti dẹ́kun jàǹbá ní ojú ọ̀nà gbogbo tí àwọn afárá náà wà. Àwọn alákòóso ń rawọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí gbogbogbò láti máa lo àwọn afárá wọ̀nyí. Iléeṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ètò ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ lórí afẹ́fẹ́ tí àdàpè rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ Glo ti gbé ètò olóríire kalẹ̀ láti yọ àwọn olóríire mìíràn tí yóò jẹ ẹ̀bùn ilé oníyàrá ibùsùn 3 nínú ètò ọ̀hún tí wọ́n pè ní Festival of Joy. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Frank Payne ròyìn wípé ọ̀pọ̀ ilé-iṣẹ́ ló jẹ́rìí sí ètò ọ̀hún tó wáyé ní ilé-iṣẹ́ Glo tó ń bẹ ní òpópónà Aminu Kano l'Àbújá. Lára wọn ni ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ń rí sí ètò ìgbóhùnsórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára NCC àti àwọn alákòóso ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ń darí ètò lọ́dírì lórí ilé-èdè tó kì í dùn púpọ̀ ṣíù ní ọbẹ̀ ògì títí wòye ọ̀la ní àṣẹ Tèdùmàrè. Ojúmọ́ ire ni yóò mọ́ wa.